softer now. I'm softer now. I'm softer now.
This party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now. I'm softer now. I'm softer now.
This party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late. We'll find something. It's not that late.
It's really not that late.
It's not that late. We'll find something. It's not that late. It's only 3 a.m. Shut down. Shut down. Leave alone with nobody else. Shut down. Leave alone again. Shut down. Shut down. Leave alone with nobody else. Shut down. Leave alone again. Shut down. Shut down. Leave alone with nobody else. Shut down. Leave alone again. One more time. Shut down. Shut down. Leave alone with nobody else. Shut down. Leave alone again.
Taught me many things here. He taught me in this room. He taught me keep your
Greg?
close, but
Poppin' Off.
closer.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight for the second time in a row. Hashtag Megatron.
It is me.
Thank God.
50 Shades of Greg.
You could be anywhere, doing anything. Thank you for being here.
Ah, you're
doing
black.
us. And, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm African American,
Lame.
but thank you.
Wow. Wow.
One more time, Greg. Let's do that over.
Try it
There we
again.
go. You could be anywhere, doing anything. Thank you for being here, doing us. And I have
Sure
height
are.
privilege. I do have height privilege. I certainly do.
Let's not get
that
back
in.
into that. I don't need to be depressed tonight.
Yeah.
We're not talking about girls and
Height privilege.
height privilege and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can get
Wait,
you
have
in
we
on
asked
that.
Megatron
We
about it?
have not.
Ooh,
What?
let's get a real quick.
There is a
real
mini
quick.
mini-sode about this where we had another girl
Yep.
who was down in the control room
Yeah.
Okay.
and would date Greg over me no matter what because he's taller.
Yeah.
No.
And I called that height privilege.
Yeah.
But you're not.
We'll let you watch
She
the
No,
seems very
no.
disinterested.
It's
Megatron.
weird. No,
Okay.
I don't have like a type like that.
I love
don't
this.
know.
I love
It's
this.
interesting. You know, and
We'll let you watch the mini-sode and
Okay.
then the next time you're on, we'll
I actually want to hear like just a quick snippet though.
What?
How do you feel about that's not a big deal for you?
no, height
Well,
is
you're
not a
Dan-
big deal for
see,
me.
Dan
but-
is tall.
No,
Dan
but
is
yeah,
tall.
Dan
It's
is
true.
tall.
Here's the problem here. She's in a good place with
Yeah.
with Danos.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
it's
yeah.
So
not,
you want a poll of people that are in a really bad place.
right.
No,
I
no,
do.
no. I mean, I
No,
can talk
no.
about like
No,
my.
no,
No.
Shut your mouth.
Excuse
Did
me?
you just
Did
do a
you just
live
say
version?
shut your mouth?
Yeah, thank you, Megatron. You did a
was
live
waiting.
version of shut.
I was
shut your mouth.
waiting for
God, Megatron.
I was waiting for
Megatron.
Sean to do my soundbite, and he never did my soundbite. So I was like, I'll
You just
do
did
it
it yourself.
I did it myself.
It's a soundbite.
There-
Wow.
Wait, do the-
It's
do it.
not personal, Megatron.
Do it again.
Megatron,
It feels
Megatron.
pretty personal.
Do not beat
do it
him
again.
up.
Do it again.
I might.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hi.
Beat him up.
Shut your mouth. So I was waiting for Sean to do that, and he didn't do it, so I did it anyway.
Yeah,
But-
funny. Anyways,
I
Not
don't
amused.
want somebody that's in a good place. You're in a good place.
No, but I can also like
We had a
talk about
girl-
like past interests.
we had a
like, when I
girl-
was looking at dudes.
We
you know?
totally get.
we
yep.
had a girl
I
in the
used to be
control
too.
room.
Okay.
That was a friend of a friend, I guess. I don't really know the relation at the time.
Right.
It was a friend
She
of
kind of
T's,
came by just to see.
friend,
Yeah.
cousin of a brother
She was
or
a
sister.
cousin
or-
of
I don't know.
one of our DITs.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and she said, with all honesty, like she wasn't trying to do a bit or anything like that, that height was something that factored in to who she was interested in.
Yeah.
And I was all along proclaiming that was it. Not that I'm saying like, oh well, I can't talk to any girls because I'm short. But I was just saying that I feel like one of the first.
Yeah, no, you
things-
were right, but I went home with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly. She chose him.
No, so this is my comment about it. I think that women who feel that way, only because I know from my own experience and times in my life, because like my type and things that I've looked for over time has changed.
Mhm.
But I think that has more to do with a personal insecurity.
Correct.
I think that women who need men to be taller than
Yep.
them and bigger than them feel insecure about their own size.
Right.
So they want to feel small because that's what society says we should be as women is small.
I totally
So
agree.
we want to be around somebody who makes us feel small. So
I would
what
like to go on
you
record.
need is a
That's a
woman who's
great
confident in her
call.
own shit.
I would.
so
I,
that
That's a great
she's not
call.
going to take, she's not going to be like, take it personally that she's like the same size.
That
I,
is a
I,
great
I would
call,
like to also
Megatron.
go on record
saying.
to say I have no problem with dating a girl who's taller than me.
Of course.
Yeah.
But anytime
Confident in
I've
yourself.
and
I would
I've
too.
I've dated I think 2 girls that have been taller than me.
Mhm.
Um,
Where are they buried?
and
I will
both
always say
in
that.
in
I
both
always say
in
that.
in both instances,
Mhm.
at some point they've asked me if I felt weird about it, and I've said absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely, yeah. I was, and it came at weird times.
Megatron,
both
would
times.
you ever ask?
But it
someone-
was
I don't
really
know.
weird because I was
weird.
like, no, I don't care at all. Because I was
But
like,
that's
height is the only
exactly
thing
the
I
right
can't
answer.
control.
And
No,
why would
no,
you
but that's
ask
the
me
thing. Is
that?
like if I were to ask somebody about that, it'd be more because I was having a vulnerable moment and feeling insecure about myself. It has nothing to do about you. And it's like, oh my gosh,
Gotcha.
do you feel like I'm bigger than you? Do you know? And
Oh,
that's
that
more of a
makes sense.
personal statement.
That makes
I think.
sense.
So you
She's making a
saying
lot
like,
of
no,
sense.
it's fine, I don't care. Then like that is great. And like I think the best thing you can do is be like, I think you're fucking hot, and there's my
she's
F.
That's
making
your
so
F.
much
And that is
sense.
worth
That's your
it
F.
for this statement.
But
But
she's
like
making so much
if you're
sense.
like, no, I'm attracted to all of this, then like she's gonna feel more open and free.
Amazing.
That
to
does
share.
not
What,
height.
what
height
she's saying
does
is
not,
it's an opportunity to
Yes,
make her love
exactly.
you even more.
Yeah.
height does
It's
not.
cool if she's
Ron.
with you, then she
Yeah.
doesn't care. But like if she's like worried that you care,
I mean,
then like that's a
obviously neither
problem.
relationship worked out because I'm here single
No,
and
but
alone.
I mean,
Still a
I
really
mean,
good
whatever.
point.
Like,
Really good point.
yeah.
I'm just
Really
saying,
good.
like I've never had a problem with that because I've always said height is the only thing I can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally
Of
the
course not.
only thing of my life that I can't control.
Right.
It's
It's like
my
if a
height.
woman is with you, then clearly she doesn't care, but she's asking if it matters to you.
Ugh.
So that's
but we're-
probably more of a statement
but
about
we're-
herself and her own insecurity in that moment. And I think if you
Yep.
can say exactly that like you don't care and like that makes you maybe you're
I
into
had-
that and you're excited by that, then she's gonna feel more
hadn't-
powerful in that
I
relationship.
hadn't seen it that way.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Whatever. And I think that's a big part of like women being like, oh, I'm attracted to tall men. And like that's because you're insecure with your own size.
Love it.
And like that makes you feel small by comparison.
I will
But,
say
like,
this.
Genius.
Yeah.
I'm pretty short.
Genius.
So I'm just used to people being taller than me in general. It
Yeah,
This
doesn't,
is the
well,
news to me.
guys, girls, it doesn't really, it's not like a big news to me at this point in my life. You know what I mean? Sean, we're gonna do tech of the night after the break because you've already told us we're getting
Yeah,
we're getting
we're off the
close to
rails.
the we're getting close
No,
to the
this
edge
was a-
to the break.
This is a good conversation, though.
amazing
So it's worth
conversation.
it.
Yeah,
It's good.
it was just, and it just came out of what we were talking about before we got into the show and,
What were
and stuff
we
like that. But
talking about?
we got to the real. You were talking about comics. We were talking about a lot of
Yes.
stuff.
It's true.
Lots of things happen. I
Talking
I
about
am
life.
gone on record. By the way, we came up with another idea. When this show, I'm not gonna say if this show, when this show gets bigger than it is right now,
Mhm.
and we have the availability to have cameramen just following us around pre-show,
Yeah.
I am totally in on that being the pre-show. Like instead of starting it with music, we'll start it with literally somebody following us around.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
outside of us figuring stuff out and going around and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting. We're in conversation.
Yes.
We're walking around. We're saying hi to the staff at Versa.
I mostly walk around and hug people.
Exactly.
It's like
But it-
90%.
it's-
Yeah,
of
we're
what
like
I do.
recommending books, talking about
Yeah.
comic books
It's
that we're
cool
reading right now,
pre-show
and all
stuff.
kinds of
And,
stuff.
and we've
Cool.
both gone on record of talking
Love
about
it.
this. The stuff we talk about on break and pre-show is interesting. I wish we had
Damn
a
right it
different.
is.
I wish we had a different feed the entire time, kind of going on
This
during.
last commercial break was
Should
intense.
add a Poppin' Off
Yeah.
book club.
Exactly.
Yes.
What?
And it's just comics. It's not books. It's
No, it
comics.
can be books too.
Book.
There's some
Hey, can
plenty
I-
of awesome.
I'm not
nerdy
reading a
books.
book.
Wait, can I do a tag? Can I
Come
do a
on, if you read
tagline?
any book, it should be Red Rising.
We
I was
only got a
just
couple
telling you about
seconds.
Books. Check them out.
it. Hashtag.
Anyway, guys, stay
Nailed
tuned.
it.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna do the tech of the night. We're gonna do
Check them out.
Netflix and Spill.
Hashtag
We've
check
got
'em out.
so much. Stay tuned. Plenty more popping off. We'll be back after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show. It's Poppin' Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
Or they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're watching
Poppin' Off.
Nice.
Aww. Is this gonna turn into some weird like remix? of
Welcome back to
beautiful
Poppin'
song?
Up. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me on our Disney fantasy.
I am
Hashtag Megatron.
Yes. I like
50
this
Shades of Greg.
nickname.
Somebody just came in thinking that it was a bathroom. 50 Shades of Greg.
I love when people come in thinking it's a bathroom.
They were like, "Whoops!"
They didn't even come all the way in. They just opened the door and shut it.
I know,
better
but what I
not
would
come all the
really
way
like,
in.
I would like that. I would like them to come all the way in and pee on the floor like a high school dude. Like one of my buddies in high school,
You'd have to be real wasted for that.
like Jeff Overbo, just peeing everywhere.
Just calling
you
out
just
people
called
by name
somebody
now.
fully out by full name.
Super fully calling them
Wow.
out now.
I just
might
went
as
to
well
my.
call- we might as well call this
Story
pooping in
and-
now.
It's fun.
Not
All right,
popping
guys.
off.
What were you
So-
doing in the bathroom earlier, Sean? Anyways, go ahead.
We are way behind. Let's do the tech of the night.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. do it.
So the tech of the night, and we were discussing how do we pronounce this name? So the Philips Somnio Sleep Wake Light,
I think that's right.
and
Sure.
the I was told by Tim, this is an alarm clock basically / light. I was told by Tim the reason that he added this in the rundown is because it looks like a light that you would have to perform adult acts to make it turn off.
Is that actually? Do
you
you
mean,
have
like-
to like put something through the hole to like turn it off, or
You
does
mean
it
like
just?
get it to drink or like?
No, different
What do you mean
adult
by
acts.
adult? Like it could join the military? It could it drive? What are we talking about?
Fly for a
making
loan?
babies.
Oh, making baby. Oh, putting your. Oh God! Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
So if I were to have this light, I would have.
you can do nothing with this.
I would have to like fist it.
Oh, that sounds great.
Awkward.
Well, it's not that you would just have to. You'd have to put that on the internet and then monetize it. The only
Like,
way.
it could just wake Dan up, make him
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
Well,
Dan
you
will
know,
do it.
You could just cut the middleman and
Dan,
wake Dan up by
Dan,
fisting him.
Dan. Oh, wow.
All right, moving on. Netflix
Okay,
and Spill.
that's
Netflix
all
and
going to get
Spill just
edited.
went
How
left
can we
field.
make this into an editable new thing?
Well,
Here we go.
they're gonna take down the live show. Then they're gonna edit it, and they're gonna put it back up.
Yeah.
So say whatever you want to in the chat because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all gonna be taken away eventually.
But,
Anyway.
room tone, room tone, room tone. All right, here we go.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yay.
Love it.
This is all rumors, guys. But
I mean, at
but
this point,
it's
it's all we're
fun.
gonna get.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Not mad at all with this
No.
choice.
No.
Viggo
Oh, no.
Mortensen, rumored for Doctor Doom in the MCU.
Not mad.
How do we feel about this selection?
I feel so enthusiastically ecstatic about
So
it.
this
Do you?
this
Yes.
also goes with the news or another rumor that they might introduce Doom as not a bad guy at first,
Oh,
Kind of like
yeah,
what
it
they
doesn't
did
have to be.
with Mysterio.
Yeah. Yeah,
Where-
but that's a thing.
Right.
They do that.
So he's from Latvia, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
honestly, it needs to be somebody who can kind of pull off that like European.
One,
totally
one of
agree.
like 16 people from Latvia.
Which sure, sure, but like I think he's a great choice for that.
agree.
Like you're not just taking like some like random white dude and making
Yep.
him that thing. You know, like he is
I totally
kind of
agree.
exotic and.
Yep.
But he's old. No,
Dreamy.
I mean, no, you know what I mean. Like he's
Yeah.
played a lot of those kinds of different
Yeah.
characters. Everything
Yeah.
like Russian, to, you know.
Yep.
So like, I
English
think
and-
he'd
yeah.
be like a
Mhm.
brilliant choice for that as an actor.
Well,
And
he's a talented dude.
great. I almost used an F again. And then
And he
remembered
broke
that I
his
already
foot
did that.
during Lord of the Rings, kicking the helmet.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
for that.
Are you talking about your F from Tuesday?
No.
No,
she's-
I used
she
an
You
F.
used it?
I
she used an
did
F already.
already.
You can have
in
mine.
reference
Right
to
out of the gate.
You
Right
can-
out of the
you can
gate,
have
she
mine.
used an F.
Oh,
You
it's
can have mine.
okay.
Here it goes.
You voluntarily gave
have
it
mine.
over, right? Didn't we say like my last time I was on that you had to be voluntarily
Yeah,
given?
yeah.
Yeah.
You have
that's
another
okay.
F.
It's
I
all right.
owe- I
Thanks.
owe
So
you
now
an
it's in
F.
the
It's not-
pocket.
I owe you an F.
Now
Okay,
it's
but
like
I'm
you
not gonna
just
use it
got
right
an
now.
extra life. Like I wish we had the soundbite of the Super
This
Mario.
is interesting
extra life.
because like Dan and I were having this conversation the
Mm-hmm.
other day, and it's like we were talking just in generally about how like a lot of people on the internet specifically have issues when you take a character in a comic that was cast in that was like drawn in a certain ethnicity and then casted as something else in the movies.
Yes.
And like how we feel about that. And we were
Yes.
talking about that in general. And like for me,
Great convo.
it's a much more important thing that the essence of the character be maintained, or maybe even the regionality of the character, but not necessarily at the ethnicity.
Correct.
So, like, I don't care. For example, some of my favorite X-Men characters are Rogue and Gambit, right?
Yep.
So I was like, I don't care if Gambit is black as long as he's from New Orleans and
Exactly.
Cajun. That's
I
all that matters to
totally
me.
I was
agree.
literally
You know,
going to
like-
say the same thing before you.
I don't care
Before
what
you mentioned-
ethnicity
Why
you
would that
cast.
matter?
Right.
He's
I
got to
don't
be
care.
Cajun.
Right. He's
No
got to
matter
be
what.
Cajun. He's got to
No matter
speak
what.
French, although I do have a perfect casting in mind for that character.
Who?
But
Please tell us.
Alexander Draymond from The Last Kingdom. Have you seen that
Ooh,
show yet?
I don't know
So
that.
this is a Netflix series that actually is awesome. So if
feel
you're looking
silly
for a
that I
recommendation for a Netflix show, get into it. It's a Viking show. Like
The
it's
Kingdom?
early Europe, right?
Okay.
And he plays the lead. And like this actor is from Europe, but he speaks like 5 languages. He speaks French, he speaks German, he speaks all these things. So like, and he looks perfect for what they've drawn for Gambit, but like the fact that he actually speaks French and he's kind of like an off-the-wall unknown at this point, unless you watch that show, then you're like, this guy's amazing.
Right.
You know, and when you watch the show, here's the thing, is you're going to watch the show and be like, ooh, did they just cast some pretty boy who's not going to be that good of an actor and I'm not going to really be into this? But like, as you watch it, you're like, no, this guy's
He's good.
great. And he's
Yeah.
really funny and he's charismatic and he's great at the drama.
I'm
So
gonna
like,
check it
I've been
out.
like, as I was watching the show and I was like, wait, he's
Kinda
going to be
interested
amazing
too.
as Gambit. But like, and the same thing with Rogue. I'm like, I don't care. Make her Latina as long as she's Southern. I don't care. Like that's all
Exactly.
they care about.
Cares?
Rogue has to be
It
Southern.
has to be
Who
Southern. And like,
cares?
they've never done anything worse in the X-Men movies than cast Anna Paquin as that character.
Exactly.
Like, they did that character so
Oh,
wrong.
I agree.
So wrong.
I
And I know
agree.
they tried to combine it with the Jubilee story and all of that with
Oh,
Wolverine,
come
but
That
it was
on.
done
super
so badly.
weird.
Dumb.
It was
Yeah.
done so badly. I'm
So
like,
dumb.
Another
no.
thing that we
Anyway,
could just
Totally
we're off the
agree.
rails.
completely,
Megatron,
yeah,
I agree.
But like
completely go
with
crazy
Viggo
on.
Mortensen, like I think he has the right kind of
Vibe.
ambiguous vibe. Yeah, with that. And like and we were really recently having this conversation and I put it in the Facebook group too with like the rumors about them doing a POC
Denzel
actor
Washington.
as
Yeah.
Denzel
Yep.
Washington or Giancarlo Esposito as Magneto.
Mm.
And like I went through like a phase. My first response was, "Oh my god, that's so interesting." And then I was like, "Wait, isn't he supposed to be a Holocaust survivor?" And then I was like, "Let me do some research." And like it's interesting because there's so many stories of African Germans in the Holocaust.
You went all out in this.
Oh,
I didn't even
Oh,
comment.
man.
I
That's
just
my girl.
watched.
And like I found these
You
articles
comment
about
on your
that.
own comments.
And I know because I posted it and then I did research and then I was like, wait, there's this.
I gotta
and then
back it
there's
up.
this,
I
and
gotta
there's this.
back it up.
But like a friend of mine at work actually, I were like, oh, this is what we're doing right now. We were like Googling things and like we were and we found this whole article about how Hitler specifically did put people in the concentration camps who were German of African descent because he didn't want the bloodlines to get
Makes
muddied
sense.
with that. And, you
Of
know,
course.
obviously you put a lot of homosexuals in the concentration camps
right.
too. So, like, we tend to just assume it was only Jews, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
Do we think that Hitler
So,
left
like-
blacks alone?
Yeah. Also, like whether or
No.
not you're Jewish depends on your mother. So you could be, anyway.
Exactly.
So like I got like literally covered in goosebumps thinking about the added layer of that for the character.
Yep.
But also, if you're going to adapt X-Men now, as opposed to when it was written, which was in the 60s, which would make sense if somebody in their 40s had been a Holocaust survivor in the 60s, right? But if you're doing something that takes place now or in the current timeline, which is technically the 2020s, with the time jump that they did in Endgame, like unless he's 80 years old, you can't have a Magneto that was in the concentration camps.
Did not even think
So
about
you've
that.
got to adapt it in a way with a person who understands what it is to be significantly marginalized and discriminated against and have their life on the line because of their ethnicity.
I.e., African American
Exactly.
folks.
So if you got both, I'm honestly almost more excited about Giancarlo Esposito than Denzel, just because Denzel is Denzel, and you've got this like idea of who he is, and I think these comic adaptations are better if you can kind of disassociate
The
from
thing is,
a superstar.
The thing is, I'm going to be real biased right now.
Go for it.
I don't think Denzel would be as good, but Tim knows what I'm going to say. I know him. So, like, I really wish that, I really wish you would. Yeah.
But that's also and like kind of along the same lines is like, him, but like everyone in existence has seen Denzel in movies, and we have this idea of who he is.
Yep.
So Giancarlo Esposito almost is a more interesting choice for me.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's also in the article just because, like, if you watch Breaking Bad, you know him, but outside of that, like, there's still a whole lot of lack of expectation.
He makes more sense. I'm biased.
Anyway, I didn't mean to hijack the Vigo
No,
storyline with that, but
So moving on, another story that you're very excited about. This is
Oh yeah.
So we're getting news that classic Marvel animated series are coming to Disney Plus. And by the way, plenty of the people and there we go. We throw up the images of two of my favorite classic Marvel cartoons.
Unreal.
The X-Men and Spider-Man. But we're getting some of I'd say a lot of the people of the population took advantage of this, of the, if you pay in full for the first 2 years, you get the third year for free for Disney Plus.
Yes.
I took advantage of it. I got in. I finally did it right before the deadline. You did it, I believe, right?
Actually, we didn't.
What?
I signed up, but I didn't actually sign
Why
up.
not?
I don't know. I just
Too
didn't get
busy
around to it.
getting that goddamn awesome hat.
I split it with my cousin, by the way, so I ended up paying for a year. He played for a year, and then we got a year free.
That's amazing.
So it ended up costing like $350 a month.
Dude, all of the X-Men cartoons, all of the Spider-Man cartoons, I have sat here. That's good. I have sat here for a year and a half saying that I didn't like Disney Plus. Now, you're swaying me.
Yeah.
I also
All
heard a
those
rumor.
You're
So
swaying
good.
Me,
I heard a
swaying me.
rumor they're getting. I don't think this is gonna sway you either. But all the gargoyles,
Yeah.
Oh, those are
yeah.
good.
the animated series,
yeah,
I believe
very
that's
good.
that's
I have
coming.
a friend back in LA who's obsessed with gargoyles, so I shared that recently. 'Cause
One
I
of my
was like,
roommates
decent
loves
show.
that
You'll like
series
this.
too.
It's decent. Yeah.
But anyway, so the rumor is that, or not so much a rumor, but the word is that these classic series are coming also. And what I also heard was that the creators of the original X-Men animated series are going to come back to make more episodes.
I'm so excited about
Not
this
just-
possibility.
Not just the repeat, but they're actually going to come back and create more episodes.
I would
Oh, yeah.
love that.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
Love that.
Yeah. I loved this TV show so
I
much
do
growing up.
too.
And like Danos had never seen any of it.
What?
And-
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
She came in
So-
on Tuesday and was talking about
Yeah.
this.
So I've started doing this thing every time I'm with him and we talk to somebody and we find out that they're a fan of the TV series. I just bring it up. I'm like, hey, or they into Marvel or whatever. I'm like, hey, did you ever watch the X-Men 90s animated series? And they always, without fail, immediately go, and like Dan started cracking up. He's like, always, every time. Like the other day we were waiting
Because
in
everyone
line.
should know it.
Yeah, last week we were waiting in line outside of Midtown Comics at like 7 a.m. for them to open to go in and get the new House of X.
Of course you guys
or it
were.
was Powers of X4 last
You're my
week.
favorite
But like
couple ever.
And we're chatting with the other people who are also the most excited people in New York City to get this comic book that are waiting outside for an hour outside of the theater, outside of the
In all of New York
place.
City,
Yeah.
it was 2 couples.
No, there's
was
like
people.
30 people there waiting in line for the comic shop to open. So like I chatted with the guy and I was like, "Hey, did you watch the show?" And he immediately and like Dan died. And I was like, "You can't have watched this show and not have that be the first thing that pops in your head." So we went home that night and YouTubed it and watched a couple episodes and he finally saw some. So it was pretty exciting.
I have so much to talk about that, but I have to add this
Amazing.
before we go to break because I promised Johnny Rico that I put this on the rundown. So I have to say this before we go to break.
Yeah.
Funko Pop animated movie is in the works.
Oh,
It's
I heard
confirmed.
that.
It's in the works.
I mean, look at that.
I promised Johnny Rico that I put this in the rundown.
I see 2 Jokers. I see 3 Jokers.
Wow.
You can just infinitely keep looking. But anyway, so I'm interested in what they're gonna do.
You're gonna have the rights to all of that? There's Walking Dead in there?
Yeah, it's Funko.
If it's
Wow.
if Funko has put out a pop, they kind of have the rights already.
Even like the film rights and everything? Because I mean, I know the Lego movie was kind of restricted to like WB.
Well, if they put
That's
out a pop, they got
interesting.
the licensing already.
I guess. Wow.
For them, because
That's
we've
amazing.
talked to Sully a bunch of times. For them to put out a pop version, they've already got the rights.
Wow.
Because there's
Then they have
plenty
the
of
rights to literally everything on the planet, is what you're saying.
There's plenty of
Right.
pops that they've
But
actually
that does
wanted to
make
do.
sense.
There's plenty of
Right?
pops that they've wanted to already do, and they couldn't because they
Right.
haven't signed for the rights yet.
I have a question.
They're doing a
Will
pop-up for
Jaws make an appearance?
Oh,
in this
that's
movie?
a great question.
Because
Very
that is the
possible.
only other pop series that has. I mean, Dan just got me my first pop ever because I
Which was
already
your
picked
pop?
one.
What was your-
The first appearance of Iceman.
You were
Yeah.
that's right. You were telling
Because
us
I'm
that.
going to. I've decided the one pop series I'm going to collect is the first appearances of the original X-Men.
Are you going to
Just
do
those 5?
the Marvel collectors?
No. What do you mean?
It's the 60th anniversary
Yeah,
box.
the 80th anniversary.
Or the
No,
80th
just those 5. I'm not going to do any of the other
but
ones.
there's the Marvel subscription box that's through Amazon is the anniversary box.
I
So
know,
it's the
but
old
I
Marvel
have to
stuff.
limit myself.
But it's the
only
old-
those 5.
But it's the old Marvel.
Only the first 5 X-Men.
You might want to order this.
I might get
We don't know
Professor
what's
X and
in it
Magneto
yet.
if they do those, but none of the other ones. Because X-Men was my comic growing up. So I'm
I
like,
get
I'm
it.
like, I
I'm
don't
just
want to get
saying.
into a whole like
just saying.
70 pop collection. I just want those 5.
I totally agree. All I can
But
say
the
is
only other collection that has tempted me is Jaws because it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
The shark pop I heard
Dead
was big.
Eyes.
But have you
Hold
seen
on,
like
hold
the
on, hold
whole
on.
one with them like eating Quint? That one's
Yeah.
amazing. Oh my.
Yeah.
Dead Eyes. Black Eyes.
Dead
Like
Eyes.
a doll's
Black
eyes.
Eyes.
There it is.
All right, guys.
That's the greatest monologue in film.
Isn't
Oh,
it?
my-
We're going to a commercial break. We're going to come back.
That actor wrote it. Did you know?
I
that?
know.
Yeah.
Ton
Oh man.
of hashtag
Worship that
trending.
monologue.
I am super excited for. So much to get to. We have trending. We have gamer tags. We have everything. Guys, why would you leave now?
Don't
Stay
go.
tuned.
Stay.
Plenty more popping off right after this. Megan
much
Sean will be
more.
here. 50 Shades of Greg will be here. I'll be here.
I'm not leaving.
I won't.
We finished our cookie puss, so we don't have any more of that.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zootape. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like 6-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange. We
I
can
wanna-
skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
We'll go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right.
right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me boobs or booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin Off Show. It's Poppin Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
Or they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking. I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Smallville? Awesome.
Wait, when?
I love
Welcome
Green
to Poppin'
Day.
Off! I'm Danny Otto. Joining with me. By the way, this is part of the Hella Mega Tour.
I love Green Day.
Stay,
oh my God.
stay tuned. We're going to talk about that next.
It's such a
Anyway,
crush on
welcome
Billy
to Poppin'
Joe as
Off.
a
I am
kid.
Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, or it feels like always, this week at least, is Megatron.
Always.
You going to be back next week?
Whenever you want.
50 Shades of Greg?
So, do you prefer Weezer or Green Day?
Ooh.
I already know who's the headliner.
Listen, I'm
know,
a big
I
fan of
don't care.
Weezer too.
Who would you prefer to be the headliner?
It depends. Which version of Green Day are we talking about? Dookie or American Idiot?
Pre-American Idiot.
Ooh.
Well,
Weezer.
that's not fair.
Weezer. Then.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. American
Thank
Idiot
you.
is their crowning glory. It's
Oh,
amazing.
I think that's the worst.
No, Dookie's awesome, but American Idiot is brilliant.
We're both on the same
We will
page.
disagree on this.
We're both on the same
I'm
page.
sorry.
She
American
gave you-
Idiot is amazing.
I actually
I'm
disagree
not-
with both of you.
Here's the thing. Here's
I
the
love
thing.
Dookie.
Weezer is
Here's
better
the
than
thing.
both of them.
Here's the thing.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
If you're pre-American Idiot, then Weezer.
Gotcha.
Here's the thing.
Weezer is like consistent.
You
Gotcha.
literally played right into his hand because here's the thing. Green Day pre-American Idiot and Green Day post-American Idiot are two different Green Days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what she
Yeah.
said.
Pre-American Idiot, I like American Idiot. I'm not.
No, if you're gonna say like, who do you prefer on a whole, as opposed to like if you're gonna say their whole body of work, then
Yes.
Weezer.
Yes.
Because Weezer is like consistent across the board, awesome.
Couldn't agree more.
No.
But like
We're-
to me,
we're-
American Idiot is like, and Dookie are like genius.
That's fine.
But
They
which
are
one do you
different.
like? Which one do you like more, Dookie or American Idiot?
American Idiot.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I kind of like Dookie better than American Idiot. Now, and that's coming from somebody who loves American Idiot. I
Yeah.
love that album.
Great album.
I'm just saying.
I don't mean that.
I'm just saying. I think I like Dookie a little bit better, a little bit more. And I love American Idiot.
I think
I
they're
really
both-
do. I really do. I'm not saying that just to say it.
I think they're both Dookie.
I'm just saying.
No. You're talking to the girl who used to doodle on my planner in middle school. I love Billy Joe. So I mean,
I'm just saying-
Oh yeah, that was
that
after
is
Kurt
cute.
died though, because Kurt was my guy.
Kurt
Here-
was
until
my
Kurt-
guy too.
Here's the best way I can
I
say
wore
it.
black on the anniversary of his death for like 5 years.
Ugh.
Here's the thing I'll
Can't
say.
argue with that.
If Dookie's 100,
Shouldn't laugh at it.
American Idiot was like 95. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
They're
okay.
close. They're
I get
close.
that.
Exactly.
Okay, fair.
Exactly.
I
That's
get
all I'm
that.
saying.
But I mean, it's a different.
All I'm
aesthetic,
saying is
like,
every-
It's a different feel.
Yeah,
and that's the
absolutely.
only thing.
And
I
that's
can
just personal
appreciate
choice.
both of them.
I think we're basically on the same.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
totes.
just going in that way. But Greg used that against us for both of us.
I did.
He literally used it
But
against us.
I
for
mean,
both of us.
honestly though, like we're kind of agreeing in a way because like
We
I agree
are.
with you in the fact that like the whole body of work.
I think we all kind of agree.
But you're both wrong
To
because
disagree.
Green Day is the headliner.
We're both
We
wrong
all
because
know.
Radiohead defeats all of these people. So
Correct.
that's fine.
Moving on.
The problem is Radiohead's not on the Hella Mega Tour.
This is
doesn't
true because
matter.
Radiohead doesn't need to be on a tour with other
So,
people because
bing
Radiohead holds it
bong.
all on their own.
Bing
so.
bong.
By the
Moving
way,
on.
are we all meeting up at City Field August 22nd of next year?
Why?
I don't know.
That's the Hella Mega Tour stop.
Oh,
City Field, August 22nd.
That's a
know.
long ways away.
It's a week
Yeah.
before my birthday next year. Damn it.
when is
dude,
this next year?
It's a
like,
year
so,
from
like,
now.
Ask
August-
me next July.
I will
August
I will probably
22nd.
not be
You
alive.
didn't do anything for my damn birthday this year. You better
We
plan
were
my
going
birthday in
to.
advance.
Come
Lie
on.
to
You
me.
got a tattoo and didn't want to be
Lie.
hit in a
Yep.
crowded
Me.
bar.
Yep. Could we
Don't lie to
please
me.
move on?
Don't lie to
Thank
me.
you.
Moving on,
Let's
moving on,
go,
moving
Let's
on.
go.
All right, guys. Sean, are you ready? You ready? Time for the Florida story of the night.
Oh, good.
It's the Florida Man Story of the Week.
All right. We don't have time. We got to get this right. So
Yes, we do.
we actually have a video set for this, but before we do, I'm just going to say what it is. Florida rapper shoots music video inside police headquarters without department knowing at all. Have any knowledge to this? Can we?
It can't happen.
So there's no audio to this video. And the reason is because we would have had a bleep basically every third word.
Got it.
That's what I was told by the guy who ripped the video for us. He was like, "Trust me,
you can't.
We've already
do it.
used our
I would
Fs.
have had to bleep every other word. I'm just letting you know there won't be any audio to the video." And I was like, "Dude, that's fine. I just want to show how big balls that this guy had."
It's funny
because the part that I included.
Not literally showing his balls, though.
No, we're not. That's a
Let's
great distinction.
Let's throw to the video. We'll be right back.
Right.
He literally
Just right outside the
dances
dude, I
on
am not
a
mad.
dude's desk.
I am not
It's like, I'm
mad
just going for
at
this.
this.
I'm just see how
The
long
police
you can get away with
department
this.
had
What's
no
up?
idea what he did, and you can see if you watch the full video, you can see him kind of like look before he goes into doors
Sure.
and stuff like that.
It's an interrogation room.
He literally like looks to make sure no one's like in the room, and then he gets up on the desk and dances in front.
Here is my favorite part of this story. The chief of police of that station said, "Well, we usually don't lock our doors, and I don't think that like he did anything wrong, but we are going to lock our doors now." However, I will say, he was like, however, I will say this. I think it would have been petty for us to have charged him with something. That's awesome. He's right. That's
He's
exactly
like, did he
how you should
actually
handle
commit
that.
a crime?
No,
He was just
he was like,
singing.
and he said this. The chief, he said he didn't have any guns on him. He didn't have any drugs on him. Like there was nothing he was
Didn't
doing
hurt
wrong.
anybody.
He just came in and we had our doors open and what are we gonna do? That is awesome.
He's like, it's on us. We didn't lock the doors.
And I love that. I think that's
he was just
great.
like, my bad.
Because most police would have beat him to death.
No, that's
honest.
great.
Literally, the answer, the response from the cop was, "My bad."
Yeah.
Oops.
They were
Should've locked the doors.
super cool about it. Super cool.
Dude wants to sing a song in here. We
Yeah.
didn't lock him out, so
Yeah.
can't really.
They were like, oh, do another take, man.
He wasn't
So-
on meth.
It's not our average story of the night.
No, I love that.
Bring
That's
it,
a
bring it,
great
bring it.
Florida
It's
story.
kind of nice. All right. So, like we were talking about, the Hella Mega Tour. And we were talking about this last week on if it was real, if it wasn't real. Because, honestly, it was happening in real time. Tuesday night, we were hearing that it was probably real, but we didn't 100% know. Thursday night, we knew it was real by then. Sean confirmed it for us.
Okay.
We knew it was real. Now we know 100% it is real. And if we can throw out the JPEG, this is incredible. Also, special guest in the Interrupters. I don't know if you guys know the Interrupters.
Love 'em.
They're
No.
incredible.
Love 'em.
Female
I don't know
fronted.
'em.
You have to listen to the band.
Megatron.
Okay, I'll give it a listen.
The Interrupters
Swirl.
are incredible.
Whirl.
Incredible. I love the Interrupters.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a dream come true as far as shows. And their shows are going to sell out.
Okay, are you? I honestly could not off the top of my head list a single song of theirs, but okay, we talked a lot about Weezer and Green Day, but
Fall Out Boy?
are you a fan of Fall Out Boy?
I am.
Okay,
No.
I don't really know Fall Out Boy.
I will
so
say this.
I can't say anything
So,
either way.
So I'm in a.
I might know their music and I just don't know it's them.
I will
I'm gonna
say
show
this.
up late.
I will say this.
I will miss that part.
I
will go to the bathroom.
I am in a pop punk band.
Yeah,
Which I
I
love.
knew that.
Which I love.
And early Fall Out Boys, I do compare some of my music to early Fall Out Boy.
They are an
you're better.
inspiration
You're better.
style-wise
Nope,
for you.
you're better. Nope.
From Under the Cork Tree, which has Sugar Going Down, and even earlier than that, Take This to Your Grave. Some of those songs are huge inspiration to me.
Great. I
Cool.
would never,
Okay.
ever, ever listen to your shit if it sounded like that.
Wow. All right.
No, dead
So what you're
serious.
saying
I
is
listen to his shit because it's good.
okay. So what you're saying is,
Fall Out
if
Boy
we
is
all
not
do
good.
go to
Sorry.
this concert at City Field next year, then at that point is when we are all going to go to the concession stand.
Okay.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Go to the
because we're
bathroom?
going early for the Interrupters. The Interrupters are
So interruptions.
incredible.
Are they going to play in that
right.
order that they showed on that list? Like
No.
Green. Okay.
Okay.
Interrupters are obviously
Great
the
question,
opener.
Megatron.
Interrupters, we know for sure are the opener.
Okay.
That's
cool. So we go
pretty much
early.
that.
Pretty
So
much
this
the
is-
only thing we
Do
know
that.
for sure.
Go early.
Okay.
Get merchandise.
This is
Do
what we
that.
know.
See
The
the
Interrupters are
Interrupters.
Some
first,
beers.
and Green Day is last. That's the only
Right.
thing we know.
Okay.
okay.
It's the
cool.
only thing we know in
Cool,
stone.
cool.
So I don't have to worry about like getting out of the parking lot. Because as soon as Green Day goes on, I'm out of there.
Okay. Okay.
You
I
got
don't-
it. There's a
I don't
couple
want
of songs from Green Day.
I don't want to listen to a single song that Green Day has
Are
ever
you kidding
made.
me? Their drummer is fucking awesome.
I don't
I
care.
did.
Cool.
I used yours.
You can use mine.
I love
Yes.
Trey Cool.
Their
All I'm
drummer
saying-
is awesome.
I love Trey Cool.
The only other drummer I love
let's not
watching
talk about
as
his
much
per-
as the Muse drummer.
You know what's really cool
No.
I love
about,
watching a
about
drummer
Green Day
perform live.
that you don't really know sight unseen?
What?
Trey Cool is like the one who rules the band. And
yeah.
you think
Have you ever
you-
watched them perform live?
You
They're
think
amazing.
You think
I
that
have.
Billy Joe is like the leader, but really Trey Cool
it's
is like
all about the drum beat
it's
and that
so
those
cool
music.
that
Yeah.
Trey Cool is really like this unsung hero.
You know what's
He's really like
amazing?
the leader.
Here's what's amazing. When somebody else is the leader of shit, and then I become the leader of shit, that's amazing. Like,
Okay.
who cares? It's crap.
Okay.
Green Day is crap.
No.
Yes, it is.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
give
is.
you the.
Are you just mad that
DVD
Weezer's not on
of
top?
the
I've
American
listened
Idiot
to every
Tour?
no. I've listened to every single Green Day song that has ever existed. I promise you. I've
I'm
listened
so
to Dookie
judging your
over
taste right now.
and over and over again.
I'm so
I
judging
promise
your
you.
taste
The
right
only
now.
song that even comes close to being a decent song is Brick. The only song that even comes close to being a decent
I don't
song.
think Brick is by
I don't know what
Green
Yes,
Brick
it
Day.
is. It's on
No.
Dookie. Yes, it is.
I'm looking it up
She
right now.
she moves in silence.
That's she.
okay. Well, she
It's literally called she.
Well, then
You
It's
said
a
the
song
word
called
twice.
Brick, but it is
I
not.
thought it was Brick. Is
No,
it she? She? Okay. Well, that's it.
She is the name of that
That's
song.
that's a good song.
What about Welcome
That's
to
it.
Paradise? What about
Terrible.
What about Holiday? What
Terrible.
about St. Jimmy? What
Terrible.
about? Oh no.
They're all terrible. All right, here we go.
Moving on.
Gotta move. Everyone's
All right.
mad at us.
I know. Sean just keeps yelling at us to move on.
I know.
We're legitimately in an argument. We're not even
it's
like
good TV.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're moving us on.
We're
okay,
not
great.
even like making things
We're
up.
gonna have a conversation about this afterwards
We're
because this is good
legitimately
TV.
in an argument,
Yeah,
and
great.
Sean's
Move
just like,
on. Move
yeah,
on.
you guys should move on.
No, move
We're
on.
legitimately
Move on.
in an
No,
argument.
Danny, right in the middle of it. Move on.
All right. So there's a restaurant in London that has a cheese conveyor belt.
All about it.
I am all for cheese, and I am all for cheese being able to be selected by me
I am
anytime I
too.
want it.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I would do too.
this combines everything
That-
I want.
I just
that-
put my arm out
that.
and just.
Give me that.
Just take all of it. Like
As long as they like periodically put Tums out there, we're good.
I'm lactose intolerant, and I would go to this restaurant and eat all the
Just
cheese.
take your pills.
Just
Take
like,
your, take your
you're-
Tim pills.
You got the conveyor belt, and there's like Havarti. There's
There
you know,
is.
and then there's like a little shot of Pepto Bismol.
I'll take that one.
I'll take
Could I
that.
have 3 of these? Yeah.
So
Give me the provolone.
we don't have enough time. I want to get to Bad Humans. We're gonna do it after the break. Is that okay?
yeah,
Is that okay
dude,
with you?
yeah, we can
We'll do
skip
it.
it.
We'll do it
Okay.
after the
All
break.
right,
No,
great.
'cause I think it's important. There's some good information for
stuff.
Bad Human. So before that, the one last story we'll get to before the break. An off-duty pilot
Oh, this is great.
who's on vacation ends up having to fly a plane when the pilot just is a no-show.
So great.
How incredible is this? He's just like, screw it. I'll fly.
This
Wait,
dude.
what is the flight though? Is this like a commercial airline
Yes.
flight? And just like a
Yes.
dude
Yep.
who's in the
Yes.
plane gets up and fly. How is that
Yes.
allowed?
Okay, so what happened was he called and he was like, "I work for you." Like,
he works for that airline.
American
okay, that's
Airlines.
different.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So he called and said, like, "I work for you," and they checked his badge number. He was like, "I have my license," and they were
I've
like,
had 8 hours of sleep.
"Yeah." They were like, "Fly it." So yeah, I think it's actually kind of cool.
He was on vacation though.
Right.
Yeah.
Those people were real lucky that
But
they
yeah.
had a
Yeah.
pilot
But
on board.
That's the picture though. The picture is like everybody applauding because like they were sitting on the tarmac for an hour.
Yeah.
There's no pilot. They're saying like, okay, well, we're gonna have to get you guys like hotel rooms and like you're gonna do
Right.
it tomorrow. Well, they have packages like with their resorts for
Right.
that day, and so he just gets up and he's like, if anybody minds, just let me know. But I'm a pilot and I'm gonna fly this shit. And apparently
do it.
everyone's
Think about it, like,
"Yay!"
Any other job though, like sometimes you just can't show up to work one day, like, and maybe that happened last minute, or
can't
like
show up and-
unexpected thing happened. You know, I hope the guy's okay. The guy that didn't show up.
Yeah.
Hope he wasn't in a car wreck or something.
He's
on the
probably
way,
a
you
dick.
know?
Let's
Like,
just report he was a dick. Anyway,
hungover
guys,
somewhere.
stay tuned. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do a little bit more trending. We're gonna do bad humans. Then we're gonna do gamer tags. Stay tuned. More popping off. We're in for this.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like, did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us. Because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder, yeah.
Get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Megatron.
Hi.
You have to go.
No.
50 Shades of Greg.
No, she doesn't. But I'll do it. No, I won't. Hey, what's up? Hi, Mr. Meeseeks. Look at
So
me.
before we get into gamer tags, I wanted to do bad humans because
Okay,
we had
great.
some good stories, and I didn't want to miss it, even though we got caught up in a lot of stuff.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
So without
Here we go.
further ado,
Real quick, bad humans is going to
Yes.
take like 30 seconds. And I'll tell you why.
Go.
Put that JPEG up. Put it up. The Walter White. Put it up. Dude, listen. Man who looks just like Walter White is busted for meth.
Even the same glasses.
Yeah,
like
it's
what?
Life
scary
imitates
accurate.
art. Imitates life. Imitates art.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Do you think he just started dressing like that?
No.
Because
No, that was before, I think.
before the
Yeah,
series.
there are people who are claiming, I think it was 1995. There are people who are claiming that the series was based on, it's silly. It's
Based
stupid.
on that guy?
Yeah, it's stupid. That's a silly thing where they're just like, oh, it looks just like him, so I'm sure it was based off of him.
No.
It's silly.
I mean, clearly,
But, right. Okay, next one.
the cancer treatment is why he's bald.
Correct.
Right. Anyway.
Not white trashness.
No.
So there's cancer.
But that's
there's white
amazing.
trash.
That's like his
Cancer and white trash. Okay, here we go. Grocery
Wow.
store. Here, this is my favorite one. Grocery store sees a dirty word, and they censor it on a cake. So there's a birthday cake for a young man who's graduating.
Okay.
Right.
And they see this cake, and they see what they want put on the cake, and they say, "Well, it's a dirty word, so we have to censor it." summa cum laude. He's graduating.
Wow.
It's a graduation cake. And it's summa cum laude. Cum is spelt C-U-M.
Yeah.
This
the
grocery
word.
store would not give the cake to them with the C-U-M. They
Now,
had to go
did
C
they
dash.
graduate
They didn't know Latin.
No.
They didn't know Latin.
They didn't graduate summa cum dum.
Anything. Like the people in charge of that at the grocery store clearly.
They were like,
Wow.
that is dirty. That is dirty. And we cannot do that because of my religion or whatever. We can't do it.
Wow.
But it's cum laude.
That bad human. Bad store?
I mean, here's the thing. There's a bunch of bad humans in this. There are a ton of bad humans in this.
Also, if I'm paying somebody to put something on a cake,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
none of your business
That's what
what
I'm
I
saying.
have you put on the cake.
I mean, it's the
Who's gonna see it besides the person who puts it there when it goes in a box and then the people who open it up?
Exactly.
So like even if I'm having a bachelor party that's racy, like I can put whatever I want on my cake that I'm paying you to put it on the cake.
That is exactly what I'm saying. It's the grocery store. It's the manager. It's the worker. It's the person who put it on the cake. Like somebody should have been like, that's just a way to describe how you graduated.
You know, like that's a thing that is
Very
not
easy.
dirty. Actually, that's an actual thing.
You know.
like wow.
Okay, bad human.
You got one more?
Seriously.
All right. Do we? Do I have one?
You skip the second one.
Did I?
Yeah.
I took out
Oh, yes.
$20,000.
This is my favorite. How did I skip this?
I don't know.
This is my favorite. I took out a $20,000 loan to get married to myself. $20,000. I read this article. It was so long. It was. You guys.
Article was long?
Yes, because listen, if you are going to take out a loan for $20,000 and marry yourself, I'm guessing the article that you write about it is going to be really long. Like, it's all about just self. It's all about just me. Like, dude, he wrote an article about just like how I married myself and it made me feel better about like myself. And no, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is about like being single and being okay to be single. No, it's not. It's about attention. Sorry. And also, have fun paying off that 20 grand.
Right.
For no reason. He was like, in the article, he's like, my friends were confused. My family was confused.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
confused.
dude.
Everyone's confused. That doesn't make you a genius. It makes you an idiot. Like, what are you doing? You took out $20,000 to do a mock wedding. That'd be like me taking out $20,000 to be like, hey, Danny, let's go, do some lort in the park. But I'm just going to throw 20 G's at it.
So wait, did he
It's the
like
same thing.
invite all of his friends and family?
Yes.
Like a big fancy party?
Yes.
So you took out a massive loan to have a party?
Exactly. He's like,
Basically,
I
because you
know-
don't get any legal rights or tax breaks or any of the other
No.
cool stuff that
Nothing.
comes from getting married,
Nope.
right?
You just get the
You
attention.
can marry an animal
You get the
and still get
attention.
tax rates, right?
I doubt
No.
it.
Certain states.
I doubt it.
Certain states.
Well, that's
states.
anyway.
Yeah,
Suspect.
probably.
But like, yeah, exactly. Have fun paying off that debt from
For
a
one night.
party that you threw for yourself.
Yeah, like I'm going to go to the
make
bar
some
and drop 20
weird
grand.
egotistical statement.
Can I?
It's very.
That's weird.
It is.
Do you guys
Sorry.
mind if I go super back
Bad
in time?
human. Let's go.
Do you mind if I go super?
Surprised that guy has good enough credit to get a $20K loan.
He doesn't
when he's
anymore.
That
Doesn't anymore.
irresponsible.
I'm more
on.
asking for the guys downstairs. Do you mind if I go super back in time? There was a story we didn't get to for Netflix and Spill. Tuesday's episode.
Okay.
Guys downstairs. There's a video associated with this. That's the hint that I'm giving. I would really like to play the video. Do you guys mind downstairs? All right. They need a second.
I love that they know what it
Need a
is,
second.
though.
They absolutely.
Because I don't.
I only have two
I'm trying
videos.
to read your clues, and I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I remember.
So-
Wasn't there something on Tuesday you said you were
Yes.
gonna save for Thursday?
There is a deleted
Oh.
scene
Yeah,
that
I
has
remember that.
that got announced in the super special edition that will be the Infinity Saga special edition set, like
Okay.
Blu-ray
Mhm.
and 4K set, box set. It's
Blu-ray
going to be
and
on there.
4K.
That's a deleted scene that has Nick Fury in Iron Man 1 talking to Tony Stark about mutants and people that have been bitten by radioactive bugs.
Iron Man 1?
Iron
yeah,
Man
all
1.
the way back in Iron Man.
All the
1.
way. Guys, can we play that quick
first?
video really quick?
The first of it all.
Put this on again.
You should.
No? Yes? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you get it.
All I'm saying, dude, is like
Talking about mutants, I have to
out of
put my
that
hat back.
vault that we said, we'll never show this to anybody. Put it away. We're bringing them out. We're putting them on this disc. And I'm about to show you a deleted scene that has never been seen by anyone before right now. Thank you again so much and enjoy.
As if gamma accidents, radioactive bug bites, and assorted mutants weren't enough, I have to deal with a spoiled brat who doesn't play well with others and wants to keep all his toys to himself.
Who the hell are you?
Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Well, what are we avenging?
Whatever the hell we want.
Please welcome
Look at Samuel L. Jackson looking
Being
all
hard.
Young. Looking all young and everything.
being hard.
Like that was like
He does-
10
he
years
does look
ago.
young. Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, so 10 years ago, they were already
know.
like a deleted scene talking about mutants and radioactive bug bites. It's long before mutants. It's long before the Sony deal to get Spider-Man into the
It wasn't
MCU.
before mutants, but yeah.
I know.
You know what I
meant.
mean?
Yeah, he means
Yeah.
before like that was an option
Yeah,
in the MCU.
before the Fox, the 20th Century Fox.
Right. Yeah.
And
so,
before the Spider-Man
I mean,
deal.
clearly, maybe they were hopeful that they might be able to work something out. So they're like, let's record this just
Which
in
is why
case.
which is
You
why it
know,
was a
and like
deleted
maybe they were
scene.
trying to work towards a merger at that
Got it.
point to like share rights or whatever to be
Got
able to
it.
include that. So like, let's record this just in case we can come up with that.
It's
and
really
clearly
cool,
they had an
though.
option where they didn't.
What
But, yeah.
what it makes me hopeful for is that the Infinity Saga box set has some other cool things like that. Like that was
Yeah.
like the teaser
Yeah.
for like,
Yeah.
hey guys,
Oh, I'm sure they will.
you might want to buy the Infinity box set
What has
because
the funeral scene? Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah. Well,
But-
the box set be just like. I mean, are they going to do a collector's box set that's like phase 3 and that's going to have
No,
that?
no.
Or is it going to be like all of
it's
the movies
gonna
up
be
until now?
all
Yeah.
of the
Oh, the
movies in the
whole
Infinity
shebang.
Saga.
I think so.
It's gonna be everything
Amazing.
in the
yeah,
Infinity
we'll have
Saga.
to get that.
I'm hoping that it comes with like some really cool prop or something.
Oh yeah,
because
we have the
Thanos,
collector's box
yeah,
set for
Thanos has phase 1
phase
and
1
phase
and phase
2.
2. Yeah, they're really cool.
So he's got like the Power Stone in
Mm-hmm.
the encasing, and then he has the Tesseract in
It's
the
the
in the
suitcase
case.
with the Tesseract
Yeah,
in the middle.
He brought
yeah.
in the suitcase.
Oh, did he?
He never
Yeah.
brought in. He never brought in the Power Stone in the.
Yeah, it's like a box with the stone that has the power in it. Power
Right,
stone in it.
right,
The ball that has the power stone in it.
That's what I need.
That Star Lord gets.
Right.
At the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah.
That's what I need for my Star Lord costume for.
Is that ball?
for
Halloween?
New York City Comic Con?
Oh man, we
Oh.
should totally lend it to you to
I
use
need
for your
it.
costume.
I need it for that.
That'd
and
be great.
I'll,
We
I'll
have
just,
it.
Here's the thing. I'll just walk around New York City Comic Con and drop it every once in a while.
Just do not lose it.
I was just gonna
Dan
say
will
I
be
can't.
so
I'm
mad
just
at
gonna
you.
I'm just gonna like drop it every once in a while and go, oh.
Yeah, but knowing Dan, I'll probably let you borrow it.
I know, but I can't. I can't do it.
We'll put a tracker on it, like one of those like squares that you put on your keys to lose, or in case you lose it.
He's
The
always
tiles.
doing
They're
this.
called tiles.
Tiles, yeah, we'll put a tile on
By
the
the
back
way,
of it. So
I
we
was
find it.
going to buy that for my dad one year
nice.
for his birthday.
But it's very nice.
Tile
Okay,
tech.
ultimately that'll be up to Dan because those are his. But
Yeah.
So we
I
didn't do.
would rather not.
By the way, we didn't do any game
I
He'll
tags.
lose it.
mean-
And
He will lose it.
I feel super bad about that. Sean
or he'll
added,
make you one. That's the other option.
there you
He'll
go.
make you one of those balls.
I'm totally in for
Bet he
that.
would do that.
But anyway, so we didn't do any gamer tags, and I'm super sad about that because Sean downstairs, hi Sean, Sean
Sean.
My
downstairs
favorite.
added so many stories for gamer tags.
He did.
to the list.
He did.
So we don't have any time, but the one
We could do him next week.
I do want to say we'll definitely do most of them next week. But the one I'm super excited for as we're going out is Bill Murray's 1993 film Groundhog's Day is getting a sequel as a VR game.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sean, thank you so much for adding that to the list. We're going to get to most of the
Changed my
stories
life.
next week, but I had to say that on the way out. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to come back. We're going to tie everything up in a nice little bow.
Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
Didn't the PlayStation 2 kill the Dreamcast?
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice?
Yeah, that no one helped me out on. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. He's just like, I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danielle. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Megatron.
Hi, I was doing Danny's dance.
50 Shades Greg.
That is a Tool intro.
Oh.
Sean?
Just for you.
Sean.
That is.
Sean, thank you, buddy.
Made that happen for you.
So
I love you, man.
Before we run out of time,
Favorite band ever.
Apple has announced a new iPhone.
Yeah.
Yes, with a
Every 2
pet
months.
portrait mode.
Every 2 months.
So excited
Pet
about
portrait?
Yeah, there's like a
Did
new
Megatron
photo mode on this one that's for pet photos.
Shut up.
I shared
Tell
it
me
and tagged
more. Oh,
my mom. I was like, we have to get the iPhone 11 to take pictures of our cats.
Why, wait. Why is it for pets?
I maybe it has like a heightened like a sports mode type of thing.
shutter-
You get like
for
fast
movement?
movements. You get a clear
Shutter
picture.
speed. That would
Yeah,
be
like
the shutter
a
speed.
heightened
what
shutter
that
speed or
means,
something.
but okay.
I don't know, but apparently it's called pet portrait mode. So
Okay.
I'm super excited about that.
I'm not mad.
Better pictures of my
But
cat.
anyway,
God,
so the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max
Wow.
and iPhone 11 come out September 20th, which is, by the way, if you're storming Area 51,
Ugh.
as you do,
we'll
same
be
day,
there.
same day.
Use the
that,
pet portrait mode to get better alien pictures.
Exactly, Megatron.
Heightened shutter
Sa-
speed.
same day.
Fast
So maybe you start the day with your new iPhone 11, and then you end the day being arrested at Area 51.
Well, probably dead. Yeah.
or shot.
Or
That's
one
what
or,
I'm
the,
saying.
51.
one or the other.
Yeah.
But at least you had the iPhone 11 for
And
like
I'm telling
an
you,
hour.
I'm telling you, Area 51 folks.
Bad
don't-
idea.
Don't do it.
It's a bad
The
idea.
instant you run it, you're gonna get shot. Just don't.
Well,
Don't do it.
here's what I've gone on record saying.
It's true.
The whole Area 51 thing, if it's under 100 people that show up, they're definitely getting shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If it's over 1,000, tear gas. That's it.
Yeah.
Also,
That's all
it'll
I'm saying.
I
make a
get that.
difference if the
I get that.
media
Right,
is there.
right.
If the media is there, no one's getting shot.
Megatron, good call.
Like if it's on camera live, then
But they
people
will
aren't gonna
get
shot.
arrested.
They'll get arrested, but
Right.
it'll be much more peaceful.
Right.
Yeah, much more peaceful until you get put in Guantanamo.
Sure, no one's gonna know what happens to you
That's what I'm
after
saying.
you get taken away.
Exactly.
I'd rather
But
be
you're
shot.
probably not gonna get shot
I'd
if
rather be shot.
media is there.
I'm serious. If the government is gonna pick me up for being there, I'd much rather be shot. You have no clue what they're gonna do.
So
The thing is that this is going to be timed exactly when the government does some other shady thing passing through
Guys, tomorrow.
Congress or whatever.
Totally agree,
so that
Megatron.
everybody's talking about everyone getting arrested at
Tomorrow.
Area 51 and not
Megatron
what
and
else
I
is
agree.
getting.
Tomorrow is
Megatron and I
area
agree.
is the storm Area 51. So the creator of the group has gone on record saying he's done. He canceled the group.
I heard that.
He
Area
said,
51?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
The creator of Storm Area 51.
He doesn't want to get responsible
Yeah,
for
I
it.
wonder why.
But
Got away from
I mean,
him.
there were hundreds of thousands of people that committed to this group. So somebody's gonna show up. We can all agree to this.
I get that.
Someone is going to show up
Sure.
outside of Area 51.
Sure.
You know, the only way this is not going to end badly is if all of those celebrities actually do end up going there. Because they're not going to throw, like, every
gas
celebrity
at
that
Gwyneth
has
Paltrow.
committed to it. Right. They're not going to throw them in Guantanamo.
Right.
You know, and if they don't throw them in, they can't throw anybody in.
No,
So it's
right.
like, and I hate that is an actual thing.
I do too.
But you know, like,
It is true.
the people as a whole are not going to be okay if their sweethearts and the people that they love so much are treated terribly.
If
But, like,
Sandra Bullock gets hit with a beanbag,
Right.
with a bean, that's what I was looking for.
Beanbag?
It's over. Over. Rubber bullet. It's over.
Still going to stick to my guns and say all of those people should go protest the
I mean, we are
detention
less.
camps
I
instead.
agree, Meg.
We are
I
less than
agree.
24 hours away from when that was supposed to start.
Oh, really? It's like
September
right now?
20th.
Oh,
September
man.
20th, Friday.
I've been losing track of that because I
Tomorrow.
haven't heard much more about it actually happening other
Tomorrow.
than the
But I mean, the
viral
group
videos.
got canceled. The creator canceled it. He said, "I don't want to be responsible for what's like for anybody getting injured or hurt or
So here's what it's going to
arrested."
So like
or-
tomorrow, Friday, this is supposed to go down.
Right.
Yes.
So here.
So now it's like a
guys,
question mark. Like, is this happening?
Guys.
Wow.
I have an idea.
What?
Here's what we have to do.
Okay.
Are you ready? No,
I'm
I'm
listening.
dead serious. Are you ready? So here's what we have to do. We're going to monetize this. So we're going to go to Area 51.
Okay.
right?
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Megatron.
start
You
booking
don't have to
flights.
come. You don't have
I
to
got to
come.
call out of work.
It
I'm
doesn't matter.
supposed to work
Doesn't
tomorrow.
matter. I'm going. Tim's going. You're going. You're going.
I'll call
Work at
out
like
of
9
work.
a.m.
It's fine,
tomorrow,
it's
dude.
fine. Okay.
Like-
So we're gonna, it doesn't matter.
Call out of work right now.
I'll call them. I will call them right
Hold on.
now. Okay.
I'm getting a migraine.
Yeah,
Let me just.
It's fine. Just text them.
Oh, I don't work till 11 tomorrow. It's fine.
We're gonna go. So we're gonna go there, and then once we get there, we're just gonna be like, look, guys, we're not actually storming Area 51. It's just a party. It's gonna be like the new Woodstock. Dude, no, think about it. Think about this. It's gonna be an Area 51 Woodstock that we could monetize every year. Why are you acting like I'm not a genius?
No,
This
can
is
we just take out
genius.
a $20,000 loan and throw a party?
Yeah.
You know, I know a dude who would do that.
You do?
I do.
Would he marry himself?
He would.
Well, there's that restaurant, that diner that's like on the Alien Highway on the way to Area 51.
Yeah.
We could just have the party there.
Highway 51.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're out of
Not a
time.
real thing.
We're gonna find out what happens tomorrow.
All right.
Hashtag spoilers, not much. Anyway, guys, have a great weekend.
Hashtag I'm dead.
We will see you back here Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Have a great weekend. Have a great storming Area 51. Good night, everybody.
I'll be
see you
there.
next week.